Hello everybody, this is Ricky from Ricky's Train Videos. Today I'm going to be doing a review and running of the brand new MTH Premier Union Pacific Spirit of the Union Pacific number 1943. A quick bit of history on the real 1943 is that in October of 2017, Union Pacific introduced a new locomotive that shows their appreciation for the United States Armed Forces, and they are all represented in this one locomotive, and it also helps to salute the veterans. So we're going to start the unboxing now. So take this out here. Upside down. Included here is our DCS Quick Start Guide and the Premier Diesel Engine Quick Start Guide. Let's go through the contents of the box. So obviously we have the locomotive that is wrapped up very nicely in the box. Right here looks like we have the detachable snowplow with the 2 screws, and we have some Proto smoke. In addition, MTH gives us some nice replaceable traction tires in case they do wear out. And here it is. Here is the engine in its entirety. In this part of the video, I'm going to go over the features of this locomotive and then later on run this locomotive for you. This locomotive was inspired by the B-17 bomber that was made during World War II, and then the paint scheme on this locomotive is to commemorate all the 5 branches of the military. Starting up front, there is the operating Proto coupler along with some separately applied hoses and the detachable snowplow. Coming up, there are the operating ditch lights and metal handrails, as well as an operating door that opens and closes. There are the operating headlights, and moving up onto the nose of the locomotive and to the cab, there are the operating illuminated number boards, some separately applied windshield wipers, and there are the interior cab figures along with an extremely detailed paint scheme. Moving down onto the trucks of the locomotives, we can really see how good a job MTH did with these. This thing looks absolutely amazing. As you can see, there are so much separately applied details and hoses and all that stuff that really makes this engine look spectacular. Moving to the center of the locomotive, there is the recognizable Union Pacific American flag in the center, and then there is the fuel tank. Up above we have the horn and an operating Proto smoke unit. Back here towards the end of the locomotive, there is a detailed camouflage theme and Union Pacific entitled right here. On the back of the locomotive there are the detail trucks that we saw at the beginning, and as well as a camouflage paint scheme. On the very back of the locomotive is the other operating proto-coupler, and along with some separately applied details, and the operating backup light, and the POW logo with its motto, "You are not forgotten." During the second part of the demonstration with this locomotive, I'm going to be first starting it up, demonstrating some of the basic sounds, and then moving it around the layout and doing some PFA. So without further ado, let's start this baby up. The engine is now started up. As we can see, the headlight is on, the number boards are on, the cab light is on, and the smoke unit is starting to warm up. Here's the horn. The bell.
Okay, we'll handle that.
And here is one of the custom sounds.
Local freight calling dispatcher, over.
This is dispatcher. You want clearance out of the yard, don't you?
I'm about ready to move this locomotive out and run it, but before I do, I'm going to go through the passenger freight announcement sequence.
Local freight calling dispatcher, over.
This is dispatcher. You want clearance out of the yard, don't you?
That's correct, over.
I've got good news for you. You're next in line. I just need to check and see if track 2 is clear. Stand by, over.
Roger that, dispatcher. Standing by.
May 305 may occupy number 2. Okay, I can put you on track 1 right now if you're ready to go, over.
I'm ready now, over.
Roger that. Have a safe day. Dispatcher out.
Take care. Be See you soon.
That pretty much wraps it up for this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.